Good morning. This is your host, Lori Carmen, and welcome back to the News Burrito. Today's exclusive wrap is about a slow rising threat known as ground pollution. With yet another exciting topic here on the News Burrito, we have a guest speaker here to talk to us today. Please give it up for our guest, Josie. Welcome to the News Burrito. Josie is the chief editor of Conservation Institute. She is sharing her passion with an online community of people who are devoted to spreading awareness and to the most pressing threats to diversity of life on Earth.
Thank you for having me on the show today, Laurie. Shall we jump right into the first question?
Of course. Now, Josie, as you know, today's topic is ground and soil pollution. And what I think everyone would like to know before we start is, what really are the causes of soil pollution?
Soil pollution, also known as soil contamination, is caused by man-made harmful chemicals penetrating the earth and causing progressive but very intense deterioration. This can be from practices like agriculture, industry, landfills, with one of the most common incontrollable factors, which is human waste. The matter of soil pollution is a major problem, and knowing the causes and the potential solutions can help mitigate some of the risks.
Exactly. Knowing the causes and possible solutions is just the first step to help mitigate these effects. Now, if this is such a pressing threat, what can we do to help on a local level to solve these problems?
I'm glad you asked, Laurie. It's important to know what you can do to help. Eventually, all of these actions will pile up and have a great positive impact. It's so easy to pitch in that most activities don't involve huge changes from your normal day routines. Small activities such as buying organic produce, conserving energy by turning off lights behind you, recycling, limiting pesticide use, joining community service events, and so much more. Your change can make a difference, and in the long run, it never hurts to try.
I see. It just takes one person's actions to set off a huge domino effect to make a change. After hearing some of the ways we can help, how can people spread awareness of these issues within their communities?
There is many ways for people to spread awareness within their communities. Some simple ways could be holding awareness events, using social media platforms such as Twitter and Instagram, maybe Facebook, if you want to do that. Creating informational pamphlets, educating friends, and this podcast that you may be listening to can help spread awareness. Nowadays, there's so many effective ways to spread awareness within your community and to find the one that works best for you. There's plenty of opportunities.
That's very true. With new technology, there's ways to reach people across seas. Now, just a few more. What do you think will happen to humans and the environment if we do nothing about soil pollution?
I'm glad you asked about that one, Laurie. What could happen if we don't address not only soil pollution, but pollution in general? All pollution connects back to the slow deterioration of our Earth. Soil pollution, it just targets one huge part of the environment. Yet again, pollution is a domino effect. Say our ground soil gets contaminated, but that soil holds our drinking water. That also gets polluted, causing illness and disease and so on. Really bad stuff, essentially. If you don't address these rising threats, that could possibly mean a lot of other problems like human illness, global warming, economic effects, and even extinction as humans and the environment slowly deteriorates.
Wow, soil pollution is just only one piece of this whole picture. Just imagine. And if we don't take a stand now, we may experience these effects of pollution fairly soon. Thank you again, Josie, for being able to talk to us today.
My pleasure, Laurie. Thank you for having me on the show.
Give it up one last time for Josie. Well, it sure has been a very informational show today, folks. Thanks to our guest speaker, we have explored a lot into ground pollution. I hope today's episode has encouraged someone to go out there and make a difference, or has educated you about the different threats that pollution poses to us and our environment. Stay tuned for next week, where we will be talking about the renewable energy and its evolution. This has been Lori Carmen on the News Burrito. With yet another exciting episode, this is The Wrap!